I should totally stop that, huh? Okay, so last time there were a lot more people, and you guys met up with some Zorns. Um, that I believe it was Zorn, her brother Zorn, and her other brother Zorn. They weren't sure what to make of you after you guys finally figured out a way to communicate. They're like, "Hey, we're tracking this monster. It's got gems in its belly. Want to come help?" And you guys are like, "Okay, sure." So you went looking for this big purple worm, and you guys smacked the crap out of it. And then there was a disagreement within the party. One member of the party decided that it would be good to stop these guys before they took all the gems. Another decided it would be good to lightning bolt said person. Arguments abounded, and Shok finally said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home," and he stomped off. And half the party went chasing after him, which left you three sort of standing there with the Zorns going,
What just happened?
okay.
You mad, bro?
Don't leave,
And
dude.
before they went stomping off, though, you were able to acquire a Keltram's lifeline from one of the Zorns. He said that they use it to keep or so they can find each other later. And basically, each has an end, and it just stretches throughout, and you can follow it back to the other person. Basically, good for not getting lost in caves or labyrinths or whatever. So they go off, and you guys sort of, put the thing in your pocket, and like, okay, now what do we do? Oh, and you have Roman in the supply wagon, obviously.
So did we get all the goodies and put them away so that when our party comes back,
Yes.
we further argue about how we're going to divvy these things up? Okay.
Yes. And the Zorns say, if that's too heavy for you to carry, we can always eat it.
No, that's okay. We'll just carry it. Thanks, though.
Did I give somebody the helm of comprehend languages because I couldn't use it? I'm pretty sure that happened.
Wasn't it Brian's character?
Or was it me?
I thought it was Ethel.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, because she's our talker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because I still had it in my inventory. I want to make sure I get it
Yeah,
out.
no, it's
I have my goggles.
I'll put it in mine. I didn't, but I remember you giving it to me.
Okay.
Comprehend.
And we got all that awesome adamantine or whatever it is.
Yeah,
For Brian's
2
character.
weapons.
But he doesn't need it anymore.
That's okay. There's someone up in town that's going to be really interested in that.
No touching.
Don't worry. He's not a bad guy.
I don't care.
Probably.
Well,
I'm suspicious of him whether he's a bad guy or not.
He's dealing with us, so we can make no guarantees.
Yeah.
Even if he's a good guy, we might make him a bad guy. What is our group name again? Results may vary. Is that what it is?
Yeah, your results may
I believe
vary.
so.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
Anybody who deal with us, I have to be suspicious of.
All right. So they go stomping off, and the Zorn are like, we're gonna follow this cave. You guys want to come with us?
hey, more loot.
Better to stick together than to be apart
Sure.
at this point.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Ethel, you hear the dumb Zorn say, "Quick, they're weak. We should attack now."
Yeah. And what is that? What do the other Zorns reply?
Shut up, Zorn.
Well, even if they attack us, they're not going to get a whole lot because Miles' character has the bag of holding.
Well, that we have all of the loot. Did the loot go into the bag of holding?
The loot would have went into the bag of holding.
Okay, so yeah, we don't have anything that they...
At least as much that could go in there because they have a weight limit, right?
Yes.
Well, the helm with all the gems went with
Right.
With our paladin.
Yeah, and the Zorns are holding their own stuff, or did we take it
They
with them in
don't.
our bag of
They
holding?
eat it. They're like
Yeah,
garbage
they-
disposal. They're just
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think the rest of it's in the bag of holding. All right. Well, I let Randy and Will know that the little guy is still pissed off and wants to kill us.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Okay. So which way are we gonna go?
Spit in the wind. Wait, that won't work.
Left.
Left.
Where's the map? Give us a map of what
Oh,
we can
yes.
see.
I should share the map that I'm drawing on and gesturing
yeah,
towards.
You're asking us, where do you want to go on this map? So then we kind of need to see the map.
Do we remember? Did we discuss going to the Mushroom People last?
You had discussed it, but you hadn't headed there.
We hadn't. Did we make a decision that we wanted to go there next?
I don't think you guys talked about it out loud.
Okay. All right, then I will say, I'm all up for just going through these caves because, explore.
Yeah, and we're not Hansel and Gretel. We'll be okay.
We
So
have a string.
that's right. All of these red dots on your map, the concentration of them there, is that where the worm guy was?
Yes, that's where you guys were sort of. Some of you were hiding up here, and
I was up
Andrew
there.
was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just continue down to the south, guys? Or do you want to go to the east and see if these hook up? Or do you care?
Yeah, because depending on where you're standing, that will determine which way left is.
Right.
That's
The
why.
worm came from south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we would go south.
Yeah. Let's go up that. Down
Up this
that.
way?
No. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Whichever way
from
the
whence
worm
came. So we want to go
Yeah.
south.
Okay. So, Randy, go ahead and roll me a d12.
Okay, one second.
Yeah, I'm gonna need dice, aren't I?
That's it. Sorry, it's either a 6 or a 9, and I'm looking.
Is there a dot?
Yeah, the dot's at the tail, not at the circle. Is that a
9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So a 9 plus, is it survival?
Yes.
So 12 total.
12 total. All right. Excellent. All right. So, let's see. That is your camp. Let me put a marker down here. Come on. Need colors. Oops, move that. We want zoop zoop. All right, so that's where you started, and you go down little ways, and you come to a fork. Left or right?
We always go left.
Nope.
All right, left it is. So you continue on.
We are the left-going
Oh,
people.
fuck.
We're like NASCAR. We just always turn left.
That's awesome.
All right, so you guys.
Steering wheel's only work in one
2,
direction. Those cars, you know.
3, and it dumps you out. Wait, no, that's to the right. I'm dumb. So you guys keep going left.
Yeah, that's left.
So that's 1, 2, 3. You get to a fork.
So
Continue left. 5. And about this point here, you come to a large cavern, and you notice the ground is sort of sunk down, and there is a area of dense fog.
We've encountered fog before. It didn't do well with Ethel's character.
Oh yeah, that wasn't fun.
Is it like glowy fog?
Let's see. It is. I could have swore I had it on here. Did I not have it on here? For fuck's sake. All right.
Shoot from the hip.
Kill it.
Scrivener, where are you? Let's see. This is a.
Box those. Hey, there we go.
Oh, here we go. I need a D100.
For you or for us?
For me.
Okay.
Even though I didn't actually. Jeez. That's 10, 12, 13.
So my 100 bag of dice that I purchased a while ago, my kids have already lost half of them. I have to buy a new one.
Wow.
You kept all the D4s though, right?
Yeah. The kids didn't want the D4s.
Good. Because those are the ones you don't want to find.
You step on them?
Oh, dang it. Let's see. It's like little cantrips on the ground.
I have this D4 that I absolutely adore. Here, I'll turn my
Counters,
camera on and
bro.
put it up to the camera.
L. No N.
Oh, is it
Cantrips or spells.
Caltrips? You're right.
Can you see that D4?
What is
Yes.
that?
That
It's
is nice.
sort of like a horseshoe, only it's
Huh.
round in both directions. It's the
Weird.
greatest D4 ever. I love this D4.
That's interesting.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's
Mine
very
was pyramids.
non-standard or whatever that term is.
All right. I gotta do some quick math here because I fail at life.
Yay, I love our GM.
Me too.
18, 24. Let's see. 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, 80, no, 78, 84. Is that right? Doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's right. 90, 96. All right, let's try this again. 36. All right, so it is a luminescent fog.
Uh-oh.
That is roiling and yellow.
Ew.
So it's just sort of blub, 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 blub. And it's glowing.
I don't trust that. Not even slightly.
Well,
Ooh, is it anything like the spawning pools of the trolls?
No.
No.
Aw.
This looks like a... what's the toil and trouble thing? My brain
Cauldron?
is... Yes, like the bubbling cauldron with the smoke coming off. Like someone... It's like someone took some neon yellow lights and then dropped some dry ice and some water around them. And it's like all yellow and...
Have we run
I keep
into
making hand
before?
gestures, but my camera's off.
Right.
So I say to the Zorn, the not the dumb one, any of them other than the dumb one, say, have you ever walked through that before?
No.
Think we should?
The dumb one says, yeah, do it, do it!
Okay, go ahead.
No, not me. No, I mean you. You do
Well,
it.
I don't want to go in it.
Do we have anything that's like organic?
That's what I was looking for too.
Yeah, food. We have rations.
I didn't want to waste food. I was
Roman
I
raises his hand.
no, not you. You're important.
What's organic?
Something that's like
It's
flesh.
what hipsters like when it's the same thing and it costs twice as much.
They slap a label on it.
I'm looking for a spell to use my charisma to get the dumb guy to walk through.
Friendship, maybe. It's a cantrip. If you have it.
No, I don't. Let me just see if I can do that. I'm going to use persuasion. I'm going to say to the dumb guy, let's see, how am I going to persuade him? I think I would say to him, I'm just a scaredy cat, but I know how brave you are. And if you walk through there, I think everybody will realize how brave you are. That is a 16 on my persuasion.
All right, how did he do? What is his?
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to be right back.
All right, no problem. So while she's gone, the Zorn says, I am pretty brave. And he goes wading into the pool. And pretty much about the time he gets knee deep in the pool of bubbling fog, the smell hits you.
Uh-oh.
And you see him sort of tromping around in there, tromp, 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 tromp. And he goes, whoa! And he reaches down and he pulls something up and he jams it in his mouth.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Morphine!
Open your mouth. Let me see. Go, ah. And I'm pointing at my mouth going, ah.
He looks at the other ones and he's like, here, you'll have to get closer. Ah.
I don't get closer, but what can I see in his mouth?
A lot of teeth.
Oh, that's it? Okay. So, is anything happening to him from the pool? Does it look like he's being, dissolved?
As he comes out, the smell gets stronger.
Okay.
Like, powerfully so.
Okay. What does it smell like?
Rotten eggs.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it's just this horrible, pungent sulfur smell. Like he's been eating hard-boiled eggs all day and just is expelling the sulfur, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying he smells like egg farts.
Right.
Just to be clear.
Yeah. And he ate something that was in this. So this is going to be great following him.
They also don't have a sense of smell, so...
Oh, okay. So he can't tell.
Yeah.
He looks fine other than the fact that he smells really bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My character's not the smartest, though, so...
Okay. He sort of gets this weird look in his eye, and it sort of dilates a little bit, and he starts making that cat horking sound. And he spits up a belt. A fairly nice leather belt.
Can I see that? Kind of
Yeah.
reaching out with the face and trying not to touch it as much as possible while grabbing it.
You can see that the belt buckle has been sizzled off, and anything else that would have been on it is gone.
Okay. It's just a plain leather belt?
There's an empty sheath on it.
Okay. Like for a dagger-sized weapon?
Yes, for a dagger.
Okay. Well, I mean, this could come in handy. We get a new belt buckle for it, and we'll just put it with our bag, or in the wagon. I can't tell if anything's magic, guys, so... if anybody else can tell, then it's... Go ahead.
Let's see.
Maybe Ethel can. I think she's a bard, isn't she?
Yes.
I mean, it may have been, not magicified once it was eaten.
Nope, too far.
So, do we think that there's a person in this pool of nastiness?
Well, not anymore.
Left of a person, I should say.
Anything that would have been of value probably just got eaten.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask, do you guys? How do they sense? Oh, I can't ask them. They can't understand
No,
me.
only Ethel can.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
What
All right,
happened?
so here's what you missed. You
Okay.
were able to convince him. He's like, yeah, I am pretty brave. And he walked in and he tromped around. He's like, ooh, it's fog. And as soon as he started stomping in it, you started smelling it. And he's like, ooh, what's this? And he reached down and grabbed something. He jammed it in his mouth before anyone could really react.
Uh-huh.
And then he came out and he just smells like horrible rancid egg farts. Just
Sulfur.
Yeah, just horrible sulfur smell. And and as Randy was trying to play 20 questions about what he ate, he horked up a leather belt with a scabbard on it, and no dagger, no coin purse or anything, just an empty belt.
I did put the belt in the wagon if you want to look at it. I don't know if it's magic or not.
I do not have detect magic.
It smells bad.
Yeah, I don't have detect magic either.
Okay.
The only one that has detect magic, I think, is
Amber.
yeah.
Okay, that's something that we can worry about later.
Give me one sec. Go ahead, you guys. But I'm here, but I need to look at something. No problem.
How do they sense metal? I know it's not smell, but is it just like a shark senses food, kind of like that?
We sense it in our teeth.
Do you sense it? Do you sense anything in this area?
You.
Okay, I guess besides us or the things that we're carrying. I can't ask them this because Ethel's translating.
Yeah, pretend I'm translating. I'll pretend hand wave. I'm translating. I'm here. I have the helmet on.
The problem is he needs Ethel translating, not Ethel's character translating.
Huh?
All right.
They
So
can't.
his primary problem is that he's Randy, not Ethel.
Oh, I see. Well,
Well,
the world
one
would
of the
be
problems.
a worse place if Randy weren't in it.
But I can't speak to them because they can't understand me, and I can't understand them.
Well, you can hand wave that I'm
Yeah.
translating. I'm here, and just I can't concentrate enough because I need to look at a receipt for a minute.
Yeah,
but I'm doing that.
Yeah, no problem there. Yeah, she's totally translating for you, Randy.
I'm just not doing a very good job of explaining.
They're wondering what you're getting at.
Well, since there was a belt in there, I'm wondering if there was like perhaps another explorer or part of a group in this pit.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say is, where'd you get the belt, Zorn?
Right.
It's like, I found it.
That's okay that you ate
it's-
something. We're not mad.
I'm just disappointed. No,
Is
I'm
there
just
anything
kidding.
else in there?
He reaches up and he scratches like, oh, it's been stuck between my teeth.
What's
Been
stuck
there for a
between his teeth?
week.
The belt was stuck between his teeth?
Yeah.
Why was he making the hawking sound like he's spitting something up?
What? No, I didn't.
I don't really want to tromp around in this. If I could convince them to go in the pool and just kind of reach down and see if they can drag anything else up.
Okay.
Maybe something
So
that's not made of metal.
the leader says, okay, fine, I'll go look. So Zorn's being a jerk.
I thank him profusely.
He goes stomping in, and you see him stop, and he goes, oh, oops.
What's wrong?
He reaches down, and he grabs some shards of something, he carries them over, and says, this is in there. And he hands it to you.
What is it? What am I
Um,
looking at?
it looks like it is a ceramic decanter. Obviously destroyed at this point.
Hmm. Okay. So, do we want one of us to go in there just to wait around and see if anything's in there? Because these guys are
Clumsy.
kind of.
So I can keep looking, and you notice the smell is just really horrible when he comes out.
So
I
that's
think we should let them do the looking because just
Okay.
because it's not affecting them badly doesn't mean it won't
Careful.
affect us badly.
right. Just be careful. Step gingerly.
Yeah, we have no healers with us, so
Well, yeah. I mean, I can do minor healing, but it's not my forte.
So after digging around a little longer, the leader goes, here you go. And he grabs something, he drags it out, and it's a desiccated corpse. Looks like maybe lizard, or not lizard folk, dragonborn.
Okay.
But there's like nothing left of it.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to do a medicine check, you can try and figure out how it died.
Anybody have any skills in that?
I have a -1 skill.
yeah,
Let me check.
right there with you. Oh wait, medicine's wisdom. It's a straight D20 roll.
Nope, I got nothing. Is it wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah. Medicine
Okay.
is.
I got a 0 plus.
Same.
Do you have-
I
Okay.
have a
Well,
-1.
yeah.
All right. Look, one of them can give Will. One of you guys can give Will advantage.
Okay, I'll give Will advantage.
Hey.
Okay, we're gonna look at this stuff and really figure it out here.
Oh,
Mm.
5 and a 4. So nope.
It's dead.
I grab the corpse and I say, "Let me try." Can he give me advantage?
Randy could give you advantage. I'll give
Sure.
that.
I'll give her advantage.
A 7 and a 5.
Does somebody want to give me advantage? 'Cause this is gonna go great.
I don't know what killed him. He looks weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
This is almost like a Three Stooges moment because you get
Right.
one person that checks it out. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
I don't
Do you
know.
know?
Exactly.
Is anybody gonna give me advantage?
The dumb Zorn will give you advantage.
Okay. Okay. Roll a 2 and a 9. So this is a dead thing. It's dead. At this point, we don't care anymore because it's dead.
It's pretty dried out at this point.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it, and the Zorn calls his buddies over and he's like, "Hey, come look at this." And the two of them look at it. And one of them leans over and goes, "Maybe it's a spear sticking out of his chest."
What?
I don't think that's supposed to be there.
We are so
Oh my
dead
god,
tonight.
that's hilarious.
3 of us rolled terrible, and Jesse first time rolled awesome.
Well enough to see a spear sticking out of its chest.
What type of spear?
A wooden spear.
It's wood. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like?
It looks it looks like it's mushwood, like some type of mushroom stalk wood, not like an actual oak or anything.
Okay.
It's pretty old, but it doesn't look like the fog did anything to it.
Okay. If I pull it out, is the tip made of wood too?
Whatever metal was there is no longer there.
Oh, it had a metal tip. Okay.
Okay,
I was
see the
thinking it had like stone or something.
Anything that has metal on it, I'm going to take off from the knee. How tall is this fog?
The fog, you would guess it's maybe mid-thigh.
Okay, so I'm going to look at the only thing I have that's metal below my waist is the buckles on my boots. Actually, I don't think my boots even have buckles per my picture. So I'm just going to be very careful not to allow any metal to touch the fog, just in case. And I'm just going to walk through it gingerly so I don't kick up too much smell and keep going.
As she's doing that, I have one of my blue crossbow bolts. I'm gonna toss it to her, like say, "Hey, catch," and see if it enters the fog, if anything happens to it, or if it's just the Zorn that's eating it.
Okay. Good idea.
All right.
So I toss her the
All
crossbow
right.
bolt.
Ethel, make a dex check.
Dex. Dex I can do, I hope. Famous last words. Oops. Sorry. That is 9 plus 2 is 11.
Yeah. All right. So you grab it midair, like okay, and you sort of stick it down and stir
Yeah.
the fog within.
Gingerly. I'm not trying to kick up the sulfur
Gingerly.
smell.
Go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Oh, I actually rolled something good. 16.
All right. You are barely able to keep your gag reflex in check. From the
Okay, I'm
stench.
gonna scoot through there and keep going until I get to the other side of this fog. If
Okay.
I can do that in one turn, in one movement.
Make a dex save.
12.
Oh, we're
12.
so in trouble tonight.
I know.
Okay. So you're sort of walking through, and as you step down, you feel your toes sort of curl down where they're supposed to be ground,
Uh-huh.
and you stop just shy of
Oh,
falling
I
into a
stopped just shy. Okay. So I'm standing in the sulfur royal at the edge of a pit. Excellent.
Yes.
Do I still have the crossbow bolt in my hand?
Yes.
Okay, so I
You've
feel
been
around.
stirring it in. It looks unaffected.
Okay, so I feel around with the crossbow bolt to see if I can go around this pit, or if I hit solid land on either side of it.
Okay. So you go around the edge of the pit. Are you tapping or?
Yeah, I'm just using the crossbow bolt to see beneath the yellow royal, or am I past the yellow royal?
You are in it.
Okay, I'm still in it. So yeah,
Like, there's a pit hidden in the fog
Yeah,
that
that's
you
what I
almost
thought.
stepped into.
So I'm trying to find the edges of the pit with the crossbow bolt, tapping,
Okay.
just sort of just holding it down until I see if it hits solid.
Yeah,
Anywhere in
it
front.
looks like there is a probably 10-foot hole.
How wide is the
And
cavern?
how wide is the cavern?
Or
Easily a
trail or
good 60 feet.
Oh, so I could get
So
well off to one side of it?
yeah.
Okay. So I shout back to my companions, including the Zorn, I guess, because they can understand me, that there's a pit right here, a big pit, and you got to stick to the right or the left to get by it.
It's right in the center.
Okay, so you got to hang close to the walls to get around this pit. Don't fall in it. You can't see it.
Just one second. Let me switch back to my map so I can be clear where you're at.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little confused.
Come on. Right.
Razzle-dazzle.
So the hallway sort of continues on this way, and there's sort of this alcove, and that's where the lowered section is, and then there's the hole in the very back. And so you walked into the fog, and you almost got to the edge of the pit, and you stopped and you walked around it. And it looks like, let's see, the fog starts about. I want to try adding some color here. Fog starts about there, and the pit is right about there.
Oh, so I can see the back wall though, right? Because
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I just walk back out.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't realize. I thought I had to go into the fog to.
What is your guys' passive perception?
How do you figure passive perception again?
Wisdom plus perception plus 10.
If you're proficient in it, you add that bonus too.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have an 11.
I have a
I
13.
have a plus 1 to every skill.
So Ethel's
13.
11. 13 for Randy and Will.
I have a wisdom of 10, but I'm proficient in perception. Go figure.
If your wisdom is 10, you should have a 14. No, you're right. No.
I'm only 8th level warlock, not 9th level. If I
Okay.
was 9th level warlock, I would
Yeah.
have +4.
I thought proficiency was total level.
That's a good question because when you look at the things, it does say that it goes up by a level. Like for fighter level, it's at 9, I guess.
Yes. If you look under the multi-classing section.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't actually look that up.
Yeah, the multi-classing you should definitely read over because it's very confusing.
Okay. Well, I'm 9th level character, but I'm only 8th level warlock.
Yeah. Proficiency bonus is always based on your total character level.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, so passive 14.
And what were your two classes, Will?
First level was
Fighter.
fighter.
Okay.
All the other levels were warlock.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about spells.
No.
Cool. When you took your second, turn this off here. Maybe. When you took your second class,
Mm-hmm.
you're only supposed to get a small subset of the proficiencies. So you gain a level other than your first class, you only gain some of the starting proficiencies. So for sorcerers, they don't gain any new proficiencies.
Warlock.
I'm sorry, Warlock gets light armor and simple weapons, both of which you already had since you were a fighter.
Yep.
So you don't get the bonus to the saving throw or
Right.
any of the other.
I didn't do the saving throws because I knew that much, but I didn't know about the other ones, perceptions
So
and whatnot.
the good news is your proficiency bonus is now 4.
Okay. Just not in perception. Alright,
Yeah,
I'll have
I
to
didn't
relook.
remember that. That's what I was asking. I was like, I thought I remember seeing that it's based on total levels, but
Alright, I'll have to look up the multi thingy.
but I knew about the other. You don't get all the other proficiencies like the saving throws and stuff like that.
It's on page 163 for reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ethel, as you are.
You turn it back on?
Oh yeah. Well. No. How about I hit share instead of cancel? That might be helpful. There we go. All right. So as you are coming out of the fog, you hear a skittering behind you.
Ah!
Let's see. Both of which are able to sneak past you without you hearing, and they both attack. So from out of the fog. Let's see. Does a 17 hit you, Ethel? And you are muted, Ethel, for when you come back.
I know, because I'm being noisy. Hang on.
Okay.
No, a 17 does not hit.
Okay. I'm guessing a 27 does, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. So you take, and I'll explain what hits you in just a second here. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. As you see, two of the. Can I turn off the map? As you see, two of these rise out of the fog.
Ooh.
One's got a hold of Ethel's leg.
Can I make a reaction?
Not yet. We got to roll initiative first.
Okay, so I mean a reaction other than as opposed to an action.
I don't know. It was a sneak attack round, so I don't think you get anything.
The only ones that do are barbarians.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a special feature for that, for
Yes.
reacting during a surprise attack.
Yep.
When they
Okay, I have a
Or-
spell. I have a spell, a tiefling spell that's a reaction.
Oh, the Hellish Rebuke?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking about. Can I
Okay.
do Hellish Rebuke? But if no, that's fine. I just don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe so on the surprise attack, but I'll double check on that later.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm sorry, how
let's-
many points of damage did I take? I was all over my character sheet looking for this. 10?
10 points.
Okay.
rolled a 17 initiative.
What's your agility or dex bonus?
2.
Okay, you go first.
All right, and
That is how you solve that, right? Whoever
Yep.
has the highest pass.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, an all melee group. This ought to be fun.
and
Okay. So I have a question.
uh,
One of the how far away are they from me?
they are probably a good 10 to 20 feet.
Okay, so that's quite a bit of movement. They're in the pool.
Yes. Like you guys are standing on the edge of the pool.
Okay.
It's like maybe a 6-inch drop down from where you're at, and then sort of deepens. So you could definitely make it to them without an issue.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do that. Do I need to make a con throw or a con saving?
Yes.
Throw? Okay. See, I'm proficient in this, so hopefully it won't be completely terrible. Hopefully. No, it's completely terrible.
What'd you get?
A total of 9. I rolled a 2.
All right. So basically, you jump in, and the stuff wafts up into your face, and you can't contain, and you just upchuck, like in the
Yeah.
middle of combat, and you spend the round upchucking.
Up, chuck, the boogie.
Of course.
Okay, seeing him do that, I am just gonna sit back and cast Eldritch Blast. Screw you guys, I'm not getting in there. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Okay. Do. Oh, plus 5.
Can you guys hear me crunching my crackers?
Nope.
Cool. That means I can eat and not mute.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. All right.
No pushback, which makes me sad.
Will, which thing do you have a pact with?
The fire one.
Okay.
Is it the fell?
As long as it's not Cthulhu or the Elder Gods.
Nope.
Okay.
That would be an interesting conversation. Stop attacking now. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Will blast for 17. Ethel, your turn.
So to get out of this grapple, do I have to
Strength check.
strength?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a -1 to strength.
Or you could do acrobatics to spin your way out of it.
Right. I don't have acrobatics as a skill.
You can do it.
Doesn't matter.
You just
Do it as
don't
a
get a
dex.
bonus. Right.
Yeah, if your dex is better,
Yeah, it
then
definitely is. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you a question too. Sorry, I need some advice here, or rules check. The reaction, the hellish rebuke, it doesn't say that you need to take that reaction immediately. It just says once per day you can point at a creature that damaged you, and blah 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 blah. So if I want to take that reaction at some future point against this guy who got me, I can do that at any time in the combat, or does reaction imply that it has to be my next turn?
reaction implies directly after they attack, you react with it.
Okay, so would that count now that it's since it was a surprise attack? Can I still use that as a reaction if I wanted to?
I'm gonna say no, but you're gonna get a chance to use it in like 30 seconds.
Okay. So I'm just going to try and spin out of this grapple.
Okay.
Let me check my bonus actions first and see if there's something I want to do first before I do that.
See, what my brilliant plan was to jump in there and go hit it with a disarming strike and make it let go of her. But I didn't make it past the edge of the pool. I didn't make it in. You're on your own. The pool got me.
And you're just barfing like uncontrollably until we're done?
Yes.
Do I have anything that can fix that?
He'll have his senses back next round.
In that case, I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Bardic Inspiration on Randy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and spin away.
Oh man, I could have re-rolled my damn saving throw with my new level 9 ability. Son of a...
16 I got total with my spin away.
Okay, that is good enough. So you are able to spin away before he got his tentacles on you.
And can I move far enough to be out of the
Yes.
fog? Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see. Zorns go next. They look at each other and dig straight down into the ground. Because they're brave like that. And that's the Jules' turn. And the first one attacks Randy. Does a 16 hit Randy?
Yeah, it does. My AC is 16.
Alright.
Just so you know, Jesse, my AC is 18. So.
Is what was that?
18.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. And the second one hits with both of his attacks. So the first one hits and does 9 points of damage.
Okay, I don't... Do they have advantage against me because, like, I'm doubled over?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Just because they've already hit you so much, there's no point in adding crits to it.
Okay. So you said 9 is the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this fog is supposed to make you make a con save each round you spend in it. Because you'll still sit there and barf and barf and barf and barf. Right. But since there's only 3 of you, I'm taking it easy. Alright, so it was 9 for the first hit. Jeez. 15 for the second hit. 11 for the third hit. And you need to make 2 Constitution saves.
Okay. I'm going to roll both of them at the same time.
And you have an extra D8 to whatever you want it for.
Okay. So the first one is a 26, and the next one is a 20. Not a natural one, but it's a modded 20.
That is good. That means you're not paralyzed.
Okay, cool.
But you are grappled.
Okay.
And that is the end of their turn. And top of the round, your turn, Randy.
Okay. So I finally stopped throwing up because there's nothing left.
Yep.
One of them is grappled.
Two of them have grappled you.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to split the wishbone with you.
Awesome.
Like one's got an arm, one's got a leg, and the other's got a leg, and they're just fighting over you, slobbering on you with their tentacles.
Okay, so what? So instead of doing a disarming attack against the one who's holding her, can I disarm the other one with an attack and make it drop me?
You will be at disadvantage.
If I do that?
Yes. Because you're grappled.
Right. Am I at disadvantage to break a grapple because I have both of them on me? I'm trying to determine...
Technically, yes.
Okay. So, with that being said, I'm just going to attack one of them and try to use a disarming attack to make it drop me. It's normally they drop one item. Can I count as an item?
I think that's fair.
Yeah, you seem like an item to me at the moment, looking at you being grappled.
Right. They're treating me like a wishbone.
Uh-huh.
Give me one moment. I have to see because I get a bonus to my attack. I can't remember if it's damage or. Okay. Disarming is to the attack roll, to the damage roll. I'm sorry, but it's at disadvantage.
Don't forget your extra if you need it.
Okay, I am going to need it because that's a 3. So give me one moment. Is it D10 or D8?
Sorry, D8.
D8. Okay. Ooh, plus 7. That's pretty good. So that's 10 plus 10. So 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then this is 2d6s plus the D. 8. Okay. 13, 15, 13, 18, 19 bludgeoning damage with my first attack.
Okay.
And
who are you
it
hitting? The one
drops
on your
me.
left or the one on your right?
I'm right-handed, so it would be to the one to my left.
Okay. And how many points did you say?
19 total bludgeoning with Fluffy.
Okay.
And that's my first attack.
Okay.
So actually, I'm still at disadvantage to attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I can't break because I'm still using my attack action. That's not too bad. That's a 9 plus 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 2d6. Not that one. That's a 1. I get to reroll it because my great weapon fighting. 13 bludgeoning damage.
13 bludgeoning damage, and that was to the other one?
Right. Now, can I action surge and try to break the grip of that one?
Yes.
As me? I will do so. It's a strength check.
Yep.
14 plus 5. Wait, is it just a check, right? Not a saving throw?
It's it is an escape DC, so check, yes.
Okay. That's
And that can be strength or dex, whichever's better.
my strength is better. That's a 19 total.
That's plenty.
Okay. So I'm ungrappled. Cool. I think that's all I can do because that's an action, right? The break the grapple.
If you used an action surge, you still get movement, so you could move out of the fog.
I am going to move out of the fog because it
I
did
think
not
that's a
go well.
great idea.
Yeah.
You in that fog, you don't get along at all.
Nope. So I will move out.
All right. So you smack one and make it let go of you. You turn around, you smack the other, and you let your arm free, and you climb up out of the fog, and they come scurrying up after you. Will, your turn.
So he left the fog and they came with him?
They technically they haven't moved yet.
Okay. I am going to cast Hex. I forgot about that. Since it's as a bonus action on the one that Randy just beat the snot out of. Now, does Hex work with spellcast, or is it just melee?
It's both. I'm pretty sure it's both, as long as you
Yeah,
attack
okay,
it.
because it says just hit it with an attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and attack it again with Eldritch Blast. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's exactly what you needed.
Yay. Dope. 12 damage. And then I'm
12
going to back
damage.
away from... Let me see if I can... I'm going to look at the map. Oh, the map's not up.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to where we're all standing now, too.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Okay.
Because that's important.
It is. Especially
All
when
right.
you start
So
spells.
you guys are on this side of the ridge of the blue,
Uh-huh.
and they are between the hole in there.
They're about to step out. Okay. And how many feet is that about? Just are they within melee of me, or are they a little bit
Yes.
further away from me? Okay.
Yeah, they're probably 15 to 20 feet away.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
going
that's not
to.
okay.
Then I'm going to move about an extra. I'm going to move far enough away where they can't get me in one round, so an extra 15 feet.
Okay. And these are large creatures, by the way.
Oh, so they get more movement.
You don't know the answer to that, but
That's
no.
true. That's true. I can't ask you that.
Right, but they look like they might come after us in a hurry.
Yeah. I mean, they got 4 legs and giant pinchers and a tail, and
Scary
Score.
dude.
Hot.
Okay.
hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. What was going on? I got distracted by.
You were just describing the animals.
Nothing. Did you finish your
I
turn?
just finished my turn,
Okay.
so it's Ethel's turn.
Ethel's your turn, Ethel.
Okay.
Do you see Will blast one and then go? Oh, I'm getting backwards.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Will, and I am going to polymorph. Okay, so the 2 creatures that are in front of me, one of them, whichever one has taken less damage, because I know Will and Randy especially was beaten up on one of them, but I'm not clear who took more damage.
Yeah, they're both looking pretty healthy. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Oh, so sad. Wow.
Randy, are you really badly hurt?
I'm decently hurt.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means, I'm hurt. I'm not like in dire straits. I'm a fighter, so I have quite a few hit points.
Yo,
But, it hurt me pretty good.
Okay. Well, I don't have great healing, but I'll do something next round.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I was distracted by my 9-year-old son freaking out because there's fireworks near the 4th of July.
That's not to be expected.
Because that gives him a reason to stay up.
Yeah.
So.
Damn children. We're at it again. Damn those kids.
He got a 2 on the saving throw anyways, Randy. So you're good to go.
Okay.
All right.
So, Ethel, you cast Bardic Inspiration, and what else did you do?
Then I'm going to cast Polymorph on one of these guys. I guess whichever one's closest to me, which I don't know if it even matters, but I'll cast Polymorph, which means he has to make a Wisdom save.
Okay. I'm guessing he just made it. 14?
Nope. I have a DC of 15.
Nice.
Yes. So I turn him into a little bitty baby turtle.
Okay.
And let me see, what happens to him after that? Nothing. He doesn't even have to make the save over and over again. He's just turned into a turtle.
For the duration.
Yeah.
And it's a concentration spell too, isn't it?
Con up to an hour, yeah. Which means I can't cast another spell, but I can do melee, right?
Yes. Well, you can cast another spell, just not a concentration.
Not another con spell. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I think that's everything I can do.
All right, so he goes zoop, turns into a turtle, and drops into the fog.
Drops into the fog?
Yeah. Well, because he's a tiny turtle and he's still...
Oh, he was already in the fog. I thought you said that they chased after us.
Well, they haven't come
yet.
out of the fog yet.
Okay,
That's
well,
what
he's
they're
in the
going
fog.
to do next.
That's fair enough. He's just a little tiny turtle in the fog. Okay. I'm still okay with that.
He's not turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Michelangelo.
Okay. So, let's see. Zorn's turn. They're underground. Let's see, Jules' turn. He's going to come up, and who's he going to attack? 1, 2 Ethel, 3, 4 Randy, 5, 6 Will. 1, 2 Ethel. All right.
Bastard. After everything I did for him.
You turned his friend into a turtle.
These are their friends? Oh, wait.
No, the Zorns aren't doing it. The
I thought that was
Chuls
a
are.
Zorn attacked me. Yeah, got it.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
All right, so he hits with 1 pincher for 9 points of damage, and you need to make a Constitution save as he slobbers on you with his tentacles.
Oh my god. 2.
All
I
right,
failed that.
Wow.
you are now paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, having the effect on itself on a success.
Does the turtle pop?
This says paralyzation, but
My brain is still working.
yeah, I would say she has to make a concentration check.
How do I do that?
It's
What am I
10
rolling
plus
against?
the level of the spell for the DC, I believe.
10 plus the level of the spell.
That sounds right.
14. And I rolled an 18.
Nice. All right. So even though you can't move, you can keep that spell locked. Okay. So that's its turn. Let's see. The turtle crawling towards you very menacingly.
And
That's,
slowly.
yes, and very slowly. So that's their
And you
turn.
probably can't even see it because it's in the fog.
Correct.
Yeah, it's
Randy.
only like, 3 inches long.
Down the road.
There's one left that I can see, right?
Yes. And
Okay,
he's got a hold of Ethel.
I'm just gonna do a.
Oh, I'm
a
grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
gonna
I
do
knew I
a-
was poisoned, but not grappled to 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a whole attack round against them. And do I add a disarming attack? You know what? I'm gonna add a disarming attack to it. So let's do the first one. So, 17. Hit?
Okay. 17 hits.
Okay. It
It
does
may-
need to.
It is out of the fog at this point, by the way.
Okay. It needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 17.
3.
Okay, so it lets go of Ethel.
Okay.
then
She's
I roll
still
my
paralyzed.
Right, but it doesn't. I don't know that she's paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's kind of shitty. But let me reroll this to 6, 7, 13 damage for the first attack. And the second attack is going to hit because that's a natural 13, so 23. Then 2 more d6. 15 damage with Fluffy.
All right. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta do some quick math. He's still up. He's ornery.
That's. You know what? Bonus action. I'm gonna pop second wind.
Okay.
It's a d10 plus my level, which is 9. 14. I gain 14 health.
You said 14 more?
No. That's health. I gain 14 health.
Oh, okay.
It's second wind.
Oh, right. I'm thinking attack for some reason.
Right.
Okay, Will, your turn.
The one that we've been beaten on, is that the one out of the water or the pool or still in?
The one that you've been hitting, it has come out of the pool. The other one was polymorphed into a turtle.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna close into melee range with this guy. No, I'm not having to go in the pool.
Okay.
So now I get 2 attacks. Alright, so that's a 20 and a 18, so my 2 attacks hit.
Yep.
Alright.
Use your bardic inspiration if you need it. Not for that, but
That's
you can add
are
it to
you
damage, AC,
ooh, okay.
all kinds of things.
Do the damage, do the damage. Is that a D6 or
D8.
D8? And my 2.
Remember your hex damage too.
Oh yeah, I got that down pat.
Okay.
And then I can also do my polearm hit for the bottom. D10. Stupid kids, stop stealing my dice. Alright.
If you need someone to roll, I'm more than happy to assist.
No, I
Yeah,
just-
when you
rolls
choose
I had-
friendly rolls,
had a
do not choose Randy.
Yeah, no. I had a set thing of dice for each character, and my kids went like, no, it's all in together.
Well, that's a smart idea. I should do that. And I don't have any kids, so mine won't get messed up.
You roll that. Nah, it didn't do much.
Will is doing heavy math right now.
Yeah.
Shut it.
Overly 8, 11 to 12.
Calculus formulas
carry to
rolling
7.
around.
You guys are
6
breaking my concentration. Ah, I can start over.
Everyone just started saying random numbers. 5, 4,
Why don't
7.
you just
I
type
was
all the
intentional-
numbers in chat and we'll add it for you.
6,
I was
30 points of
intentionally
damage.
trying 30 points of damage?
Oh wait, 31.
Alright, that is enough to kill it.
Alright, and I immediately transfer my hex to another character. That's my bonus action.
To the
Um,
3-inch
Or to
turtle.
the other enemy.
We don't know where it's at.
Yeah, it's a turtle in the fog.
Oh! What?
It's got 1 hit point. We can walk over there and just like step on it.
We don't know where it's at
Well-
though. Can't see it.
And the thing is, once you do that 1 point of damage, it reverts back to its previous form.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. We'll just leave it. It lasts for an hour apparently, or until I stop
Yeah.
concentrating on it.
Yeah, so
I,
you have
however-
be long gone.
I have to be able to see it to hex it. Ugh. Does that mean I have to use another hex since I can't transfer to an enemy?
Yep.
That
That's
sucks.
exactly what it means.
It'll be
Okay.
fine.
Now what happens, TM?
We
It's
run
the turn
away.
of the baby turtle.
It's the turn of the baby turtle. He walks menacingly in the fog towards you. And then the
Then what
Zorns,
happens?
the Zorns pop up and they walk through the fog.
I say, hey, hand me that baby turtle.
Tell the dumb one to eat it.
Uh-huh.
We,
They,
Oh my
they
gosh.
look at each other and they say, "We took care of the turtle."
Good job. Did you eat him?
No, we took him downstairs.
You threw him down the hole?
No, they can
No.
dig through the dirt.
You buried
They
him.
can walk through the dirt like you can
Yeah,
walk through the air.
They buried him.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't attacking them. so they
Actually,
could do
I don't
it.
say, well, you know what? I don't say shit. I'm paralyzed. I just
Oh, yeah.
realized that.
Yeah, Ethel's just sort of standing there.
we need to roll a perception check to notice that she's just standing there, frozen.
I think it'll become
I'm gonna
really
say that
apparent
you're
when you guys
perceptive
start to
enough.
walk away and I just stand there with my arms like stuck in a position and
Come out of there, you.
my tail sticking straight out like a German pointer.
I think we would notice it once the Zorn popped up, though, because we wouldn't be able to understand them, and we'd look towards you and see you just frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So benefit of the doubt, you guys figure out, hey, she's not moving, and you wait, and eventually on her turn she unfreezes.
Okay. So, let's see, what have I got here? I'm the only one with any healing spells, aren't I?
Yes, ma'am.
The only thing I've got is a D8 plus smell, plus my smell modifier.
Yeah, right now you all have smell modifiers, except for Will. I think he managed to not end up with the smell.
Yeah, my smell modifier worked pretty well this last round.
Let's see.
And let me see. I can cast this at a higher level. An additional D8 for every level above second. So that's 3D8, 4D8.
And for the record, Randy, you are going to smell for 10 days, and Ethel, you are going to smell for 7 days.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, it's like a very eggy skunk sprayed you.
Oh yeah, you're not going to be easy prey. Not at all.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. You know what that is right there?
That's a Thin Mint, isn't it?
Yeah. I found it in a bag next to my desk.
Don't eat it!
You're right.
I poisoned it.
Smell that for 10 days is now one of my features.
I cannot cast either of my healing spells on myself.
Why?
I don't think I can. It says I touch a creature. Can I
Yeah,
touch
you
myself?
can touch yourself. Yeah, you can.
Oh, thank you. I do it anyway, but nice for you to give me permission. Okay.
So the Zorns walk up and they're like, "What you doing?"
I don't feel so good. I'm trying to get better.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's what you want to tell the stupid one.
Alright, 3d8 plus my spell modifier. Where's my other d8? I got too much shit on this desk. I got cheese, I got crackers, I got mouse. Alright.
The Zorn looks at you and goes, "You know what I do when I don't feel good?"
14. What? Does he throw up on my feet?
No, he pulls out a bottle covered in phlegm.
Oh.
He holds out and says, "I drink one of these."
Ooh, is it a healing potion? Can I have it? Can I have it?
But is mine.
Well,
You want to buy it off me?
what do you
I'll trade you.
What do you need?
Food.
Let's see. I don't have anything for him. I have no gems, no nothing.
I could.
I have
You got that shiny metal thing on your belt. He points to your sword.
I have a gold piece. Would you like that? And I hold it up, but I don't hand it to him. I'll trade you. I'll trade you. You hungry? Ooh, this looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
That's not very much. That's like a Scooby snack.
Well, that's all I got. That's what I'm offering.
I have
Can I persuade him?
like a stack
Go
of
for it.
10.
Well, no, I can't persuade him because I rolled a 1, but I get a couple. I get 4 plus, but even at a 5.
Yeah, he's insulted by your here boy tone.
Fine, keep your damn healing potion. I actually have 2 healing potions.
Okay. He shoves it back in his mouth.
Let's see, what did I just roll to heal myself, though? 8, 9, 10, 14 plus 8. Oh, that's pretty nice.
How far have we traveled today? I can't remember.
Like 4 square. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. About 4 out of 12.
Do we want to do a short rest and then keep traveling, or?
Do you want to rest only because you need heals? Because I'm about to cast another Cure Wounds on you.
I mean, we can either way, or we could save the Cure Wounds just in case. But
Yeah, that's true. Because if we're going to do a short rest anyway, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Oh wait, no, we want to get polymorph lasts an hour, right?
Yeah. But
A
he's
short
buried
rest
in the dirt.
isn't-
And those creatures can't crawl out from under the dirt, can they?
Well, we don't know that, so perhaps we should just get away.
Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should just carry on. I'll cast Cure Wounds at you at a lower level, so because I'm not going to use the I have lots of spell slots, and it'll be okay.
That's
So
right.
let me cast Cure Wounds on you. Do you roll or do I roll?
You do.
Okay. So
Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, And
16 points.
5 10 get.
You say 16 points of healing?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm almost back up to full.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I am back up to full, so. Yeah, that Cure Wounds is pretty sweet because I have a spell attack modifier of 8, so I get to add 8 to it.
Do you?
Wait.
No, it's your wisdom bonus. You get to add like whatever your wisdom is, not the attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, let me.
your spell modifier, not the spell attack modifier. Your wisdom is what, +4?
That's nothing. No.
Oh.
My spells are
Charisma base?
charisma based.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, so instead of 8, so -3 from whatever I told you, so 13.
Okay. I'm still almost back up to full, so.
And I got it minus mine too, which was.
Let me share the map so you guys can see what's changed. So 5 gets you dumped out to this main cavern that looks kind of familiar.
Yeah.
The Zorans sort of look around. They're like, I don't like being out in the open like this. We should find another cave and head in.
It looks like there's a cave up and to the left if we go north. And then what would be west according to this map?
Yes,
Yeah,
up in
right
this
there.
area.
Yeah. Can they detect anything, like, metal-wise, that's not us? Around here?
At the moment, no.
Okay. So what if we go towards that cave? Do we want to go towards that cave, or do we want to follow our rule of always going left, which means we'd go south?
Up to you guys.
The Zorn don't have any reason, like we should go left. Unless they smell something, or they're like, hey guys, look over here.
We're out in the open and they don't like it, but...
No, but isn't there a place to get in to our left?
Maybe. There might be a cave.
Well, we've seen the big map.
You guys came out here, and you're heading south, and you haven't explored this area, but there is a cave down there. And you know if you go far enough, you'll find a cave.
Right, this thing's like let's
just go
a brain.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is... Let's see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get you down to about here. You say, hey, here's another cave. So you explore that. 6. And about this point, you find... Where's my chart? One of these days I'm going to actually get organized before a game. Where's that D100? You find a strange mushroom forest.
Ooh, I love the strange mushroom forests.
Okay.
You see it's very tall, very narrow, brown and... actually, let me see what the colors are. Go ahead and ask your question, Randy.
Are these like really tall mushrooms?
They're not the gigantic ones you saw in the other mushroom forest.
Right.
But they're still pretty big. Like a couple of them are 10 feet tall.
Are there any like smaller versions? Like, you know, this, it's hard to show, but like this big in the camera, you know, about the size of my hand, that I could grab for Miles to look at later?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to grab it with my bare hands.
Okay.
So. Actually, am I going to grab? My wisdom is not very good. I'm going to pick it with my bare hands, or my gauntlets, I guess I should say.
Okay.
Because I'm not that bright. and then I'll put it somewhere. Hopefully, it's the same as the big ones for Miles to look at later. His druid.
So,
I'll be right back.
I would start. I would generate these before the game. And the effect. 94. All right. They are. All right. So they are brown with a rough texture, a convex cap, raised yellow spots, and they're, 10 feet tall. There are a couple of the younger ones that are about, hand size that you could grab and throw into a bag. So Randy, you're just grabbing it with a gauntleted hand?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab one and I'm gonna put it in the bag. Well, unless somebody stops me because not very the brightest at wisdom here.
Your gauntlet probably has a leather padding on the bottom, so.
I mean, it's part of my armor, I guess. Do we have gauntlets as part of male armor?
No.
No?
Actually, wait, male armor?
Yeah, like chainmail? Yeah.
Chainmail does not come with gauntlets, I don't believe.
Oh, okay, then whatever I have, if I'm wearing like leather gloves or whatever, or no gloves, I'm just reaching down and flicking it.
Alright. So the good news is nothing happens.
Okay, good.
Yet.
I don't eat it. I'm not a jerk.
Alright, so you find a bunch of mushrooms. So that was 5, this was 6. This is 7, you come to another fork, you keep left. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a fork, that's a indented area. 7, let's see, 8, you come to another fork, you keep left. 9, 10, then 11. You come to another fork and you continue left. Then 12. You come to another fork and you continue left. But at this point you're getting tired.
We need to find a place to camp.
I'll throw up a hut.
Okay. There's less of us today.
Yeah, we'll all fit. Well, the guys I think the Zorn would rather dig down into the dirt than come in with us, but
Can we get the cart in?
No.
No. But we could fit Roman if we want to.
Okay.
Yes. He has to sort of squeeze through the door. And he's like, "This is where you guys sleep?"
Can we find a good
don't
spot?
usually allow you in.
You're one of the cool kids today, buddy.
Is there a good spot to hide the cart here?
Roll a perception check.
Okay, 1 second. That's not bad. That's a natural 16. 19 total.
18 total. Let's see, 19. Yeah, you find a place, you can sort of jam the cart in and then put the hut up in front of it.
Okay, cool.
And as you're sitting inside and Dojert's just in awe of this magic house you made. He's like, "Can I sleep in here from now on? Because
No.
it's cold outside."
Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's just one of those things.
We'll see.
I won't take up
Spoken
much
as a true
room.
parent there. We'll see. Ask your mom.
My guy doesn't mind melding with stone instead of the big guy, but I think the big guy takes up more than just me.
Yeah, he does. He takes. How many spaces does the big guy take up?
4 spaces, I believe.
Oh wow.
4. Yeah.
And you can fit 8 in here?
You can fit. I think it's more than 8. Whoops. Let me go back to look. Tiny hut. Tiny hut. Oh, I didn't put the notes on this. I'll have to look in the book. I think it's 9 for some reason.
Dogs and fireworks, I tell you.
Oh, my dog. Oh, my God. She would freak out. She would try and crawl behind furniture that had no space behind it, knock things over. It was horrible. I hated that.
It is 9 creatures in medium size or smaller.
Oh,
There you
medium
go.
size
And
or
fit in the
smaller.
dome. Yes.
Okay. So he can fit his head in.
Well, no, that doesn't mean a large creature can't fit in. It just
Well-
means he takes up more space, right?
I don't know. It says sorry. The spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. So no.
Oh,
A
no.
large creature can't
Not
be
even
in
one
there.
large creature can fit in.
No.
Okay, so pretend like none of that ever happened with
Okay.
Roman, and he doesn't even know what the hut is because he never could have gotten in the first place.
He's like, "Can I come in?" He's trying to squeeze his way in, but can't
It
quite
doesn't-
get in.
It won't fit. It won't fit. You're gonna break it, Roman. Back up. Back up.
He has to sleep in the cart.
Oh.
I could sleep with him. But he's not alone.
Oh.
You get teddy bear.
Yep.
So, anyways,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Let's just move on.
okay. So,
God.
you basically you find a small alcove, you put the cart in there, you put Roman in the cart, and then you put the hut up so it's blocking the cart.
Okay.
So Roman's sort of trapped in there. And the Zorns are like, "I guess we'll just wait here while you do your
Yeah, we got to do our human
Thing.
resty thing.
You're weird. I waste so much time with your eyes closed. Seems dangerous."
It is, but it's worth it.
And the dumb ones are saying, "We should kill them when they're asleep." The others are like, "No." Alright, so night goes by. Let's see, is there anything eventful? There is nothing eventful. Next morning, Randy, roll your D whatever.
12.
12.
8 total.
8 total. Alright, so in the spirit of keeping left,
Yeah.
you go 1, and you come back out.
Yeah, keep going left.
You keep along the wall. 2. On the wall. 3.
Man, these guys are going to have a lot of ground to cover to catch up to us.
See, the problem is we're not traveling as quietly as we were before.
Why is that?
Because we decided last time that I already had kind of a little bit of map to this area,
Mm.
so we haven't been traveling quite as quietly.
But we're traveling further.
We are going further. If we run into an area that I'm not quite so familiar with, maybe we'll slow down. Although, to be fair, I think that's some of the side passages.
May not have existed in your map, or
Right.
may have been not properly surveyed.
Right. So we might want to slow down.
Especially with the fewer dwindled numbers.
Right.
So this is 6, and you get to a fork in the road, and you hear noise coming down the left fork.
Coming up the left fork, sort of?
Yeah,
Like it's
coming up
down toward us, if you want to say down? Yeah.
Yeah, coming towards you from this left fork.
Do we recognize the noise?
Make a perception check.
I'll give you a guess.
It's a 1.
Yep. It's totally a 1.
All right. So you're 50. Well, here, let's see. You're about 50% sure it's either the rest of the party or maybe a purple worm.
Oh, good. Our chances are fantastic here. Guys, I think that might be the rest of our group.
Are you sure?
Well, no.
So I asked the Zorn, do you guys hear that?
Yeah, we feel it.
What do you think it is? Can you tell by the vibrations?
Two-leggers.
What?
Two-leggers.
Two-leggers? So standing on 2 legs. It's not a worm. Is that right?
Yeah.
That worm, that was nasty.
Oh no, it's not a worm full of tasty food.
No, that's unfortunate for you, but we might not be able to kill it if it was.
But they might have tasty food.
Well, head on up there and tell me if it's a worm, and we can go after it.
He looks at the other two and he's like, and they sort of burrow. You see him sort of walk that way and burrow into the ground as they go.
Yeah.
And a few minutes go by.
Sort of the escalator walk.
Yeah, exactly. They do the escalator walk into the ground. Let's see. 16, a 6, and we need one more. Let's see how his diplomacy check goes. Oh, dumb guy for the lose. Okay, so a few minutes go by and you're listening, and then there's a stop, and you start hearing this loud squealing sound, like a bunny in a bear trap.
Yeah.
And then you hear the sounds of combat.
Yeah.
And
when you
that
say
goes
you hear
on.
the sound of combat, does it sound like hand-to-hand combat, or does it sound like there's weapons involved?
It sounds like
going off?
there might be weapons.
Okay. Can I stealth down the wall quietly to see if I can get a glimpse of what's going on down there?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Do I have any stealth on this character?
You have Dex.
Yeah, Dex, but just seeing if I have any. No, nothing special. Okay. So I'm going to try and stay close to the wall in my brown leather with a breastplate and see if I can get caught up enough to see what's going on. And that is a 15 plus 2, 17.
Okay. So you sort of stealth down there, and you see the weirdest thing.
Do tell.
Let's see if I can get a picture. You see, let's see, not that ugly thing.
Oh my God, what is it?
You see something like this.
And what are the Zorn doing?
Or maybe like that.
Yeah, the Molly people.
And they are fighting. And the Zorn are sort of circling around them, and they're shouting, "We just want to eat your food!" And the Molkin are, shrieking and stabbing at them with spears and
can I understand
trying to keep them back.
What the Molkin are saying? I should be able to, if they're saying anything.
Yeah, you have the detect.
Have the comprehend languages helmet
yes,
on.
Comprehend. Yes. So you hear them shouting back and forth. It sounds like tactical information. There's only 3 of them. Quick, get your back to the walls. No, they'll come through the walls. And they're just shouting back and forth like that, trying to figure out how to escape because they're
All right.
surrounded.
So I'm going to use my persuasion, and I'm going to say, all of you, quit fighting. Zorn, quit. We'll find you food, but you shouldn't murder these creatures. And that, I rolled a 17 plus 5 is 22.
Okay. So, and comprehend languages, that includes being able to speak it?
I think so. I've been talking to these.
No, it's
Zorn.
you have another spell.
I have another spell?
Yeah, you had a spell that let you speak to
Tongues? No, it was Will that was casting it.
Oh, that's what it though?
Yeah.
Speak with undead?
No, I don't have any spell. We've been screwing this up the whole time. Will was casting tongues.
Someone had
Yeah.
a spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Will had tongues.
Yeah, that is how we were doing it.
Level 3 divination.
Yeah, I don't have the speak with dead. That's a paladin, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why tongues is more likely since you were talking to the Zorns, which are very much alive.
Yeah, but without that spell, we've been doing this wrong. I'd forgotten completely that it was another spell that was allowing us to use the helm to do both back and forth.
Right, because the helm only let you understand them.
Yeah, I could hear what they were saying, but I couldn't talk to them without having tongues cast on me. Well, all right, we'll back that up since we screwed that up. I walked down there and I saw it was happening, but obviously since I can't speak to them, I can't persuade them to do anything. Well, actually, maybe I can. Can I just walk up to them with my persuasion and, like, put my arms out and pretend to shake hands in the air and everybody calm down, arm motions and stuff, and still persuade them?
So you got your arms up and you're trying to step between the Molkin and the
Giving
Zorn.
them meaningful looks.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
So the Zorn back up, but the Molkin are very defensive.
Okay.
And now they're very confused.
So I shout down for the rest of the party to get down here. Both of them.
Okay, we come down.
They look really nervous at this. There's 4 Molkin and a very small cart that one of them's pulling. Like what are they called? The rickshaws.
Yeah, okay. Now would be a good time for tongues if you'll have it.
If only. So I guess I'll try and communicate via sign language, and hopefully they talk back to me and I can make it clear that I can understand them.
Make an intelligence check.
21. Wow. I love you. I love you, pale pink D20. Never leave you yet.
All right. And one of the Molkin just rolled a natural 20 for trying to understand. So you sort of work out peaceful and work out some rudimentary meanings between them.
Okay. So I should be able to understand them when they speak. So
yes.
Let's see. What do I want to know?
Yeah, and you can make that clear. I can understand you. I just can't.
Right. So I get that. We get that across. Okay. I mean, what I really want to know is what do they do down here, but I don't know how to ask them that.
One second. Let me check something real quick.
Do I recognize the Molkin? I'm pretty sure I do, right?
Yes, you would recognize them from your book. And you also recognize that they're way far away from where they should be.
So
okay.
I asked, you mentioned that or something, Randy, and I asked you to tell me what you know about them, so I know that too now.
Okay.
So I guess I sort of like make sign language, like I shrug and I look around and I put, show that I'm talking about this area, and I look at them and I go and I point to them and I'm like, why are you here? Kind of why?
So, fun fact, Ethel. Helm of Comprehend Languages. While wearing this helm, the user can cast. You can use an action to cast Comprehend Languages spells at will. There's no binding. There's no. You can do it as many times as you want per day.
Right.
And you don't have to attune.
Right. But I can't do anything but comprehend. I can't speak.
Can she cast it on more than one person at a time?
She could pass the helmet off.
Right, but nobody will be able to do anything. Oh, so we can hand the helmet back and forth?
So you can understand each other when you speak. You just can't tell them what you want to say.
So I'll gingerly and explaining as much as I can with sign language all along, put the helm on like the lead mole guy, and sort of hold it there and say, see, when I give you this, you can understand what I'm saying. But you have to give it back to me so I can understand what you're saying. Do you get it?
He puts the helmet
back on me after I'm done.
So, this is amazing.
I put the helmet back on him. Isn't it? So I want to know, what are you doing down here? This is not where your people live. What are you doing in these caves? And I put the helmet back on me, and so forth. So I'm not going to keep up with that.
He thinks about it and he says, we are traveling on a trade mission between our people and the Ooze people.
Have you met the Ooze people down here?
Yeah, we trade with them.
When she mentioned Ooze people, do I know them?
Yes. You recognize the description.
Okay.
So, knowing that Randy is our resident expert, I say to him, this creature says they trade with the Ooze people. I don't know anything about the Ooze people. What do you know about them?
Do the Ooze people have a specific name, like a more specific name?
They do. The Masticon, I believe.
Okay, I'm looking.
Sorry, it took me a while for my brain to catch up.
That's okay. Okay, so I will say that they are sentient slime molds. Way about to be. Okay, let's see.
Will.
Oh, sorry. Will.
Silence you.
I will just let them know what I know. It's not a very lot. They live.
But they're sentient?
Yeah, they are.
Creatures that we could trade with, or, I mean, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay. So I go over to the lead Zorn guy.
Mm-hmm.
I put the helmet on him.
It doesn't quite fit on him.
Do they have to wear it, or can they just touch it?
They have to wear it.
Okay.
While wearing this helm.
On their head?
Well, so I can't. Hold on a second. So that pig face thing is what the helm looks like.
Right.
And Zorn's look like bowling balls with teeth on the top.
Right. You might not want to give it to them because they might try to eat it.
Well, indeed,
Yes.
I just now we're playing by a rule, and that means the Zorn can't understand a word I say.
And if you'll remember, they actually had eaten it and worked it up because it was magical.
Right. All right. Well, I'd like to tell the Zorn, hey, these guys are on a trading mission, and there's probably some much bigger prize at the end of the day, but we can't tell them that. It might go over their heads anyway. I say, well, these creatures. Okay, I put the helm back on the Molkin. I ask him what his name is.
Oh, I got something. My natural instinct to make up bullshit names on the spot was almost ready to kick in.
Oh, that's the best kind of name.
Yeah, but I have literally a name generator for Molkin, which is probably the first and maybe last time I'll ever get to use this.
Yeah. It'd be a shame not to
This
use
is
it.
this is Marrow of Greatra. So,
Marrow, like M-A-R-O?
Merro.
Marrow.
Greatra.
All right, I'll introduce myself. I'm Chronica. These are my compatriots. And I've forgotten your guys' names. So are you heading back up or back to your home? I shouldn't say up because I don't know where they live.
Yeah, says, yeah, we're on our journey back when these beasts attacked us.
Yeah. They're not the brightest of creatures. They've been tagging along with us, trying to... we've been using them as sort of scouts to find certain deposits in the earth. They're good at identifying metals. They really want whatever it is that you've traded for because they eat metal, gems, all kinds of things. So if you have metal or gems with you, they may be problematic.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because the ooze people, they find metals when they dig their homes, and they give them to us, and we trade them with the big ears.
With the what?
The big ears.
Ooh, what are those?
He motions his hand down to about 3 feet. Says, "About this tall, big ears."
So I relay this to Randy that's what he's saying. Do you have any idea what kind of creature that is?
That is a good question. Let me look through my book real quick. You said about 3 feet tall.
Yep,
Big
big
ears.
ears.
Big ears.
Isn't your special book indexed by big ears?
Well, do I recognize that description? Because I'm looking through and I don't really see anything that has big ears.
Yeah, it doesn't ring any bells. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. It's not my worst stat.
And Chronica can as well.
17 total.
17 total. It takes you a while talking back and forth. What did you get, Ethel?
Well, I originally rolled a 19, but I don't think my dice even rolled over, so I re-rolled it to be fair. So 13, 14, 15.
Okay. So between the two of you talking back and forth, you're going through the book, and you remember when you were first clearing out the caves outside of the gates, the Serpentine gates, you found a corpse of a creature with very large ears. And Scruffy indicated that it looked like it was some species of gnome, but he's not familiar with them.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right.
But I don't think that's in the book, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It is not.
Okay. So did Randy go look for a gnome?
Quite possibly.
All right. So here's my desired outcome with these guys. I want to pass by them. Ideally, I would pass by them without the Zorn attacking them. But if we go past them and the Zorn go back and attack them, I'm not going to risk my own life to keep them from attacking them again. That's what I think. And I'll wait for Randy, and I guess Will is out too, to see if that's what how they want to proceed.
Sorry. People just got
Here's what I'm
home.
thinking, Randy. I want to get past these mole people. I don't have anything against them, and if they want to go back and finish their trading trip back to wherever they're coming from.
Do they have anything of interest to us in their trading?
Well, they apparently have metals. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we could kill them for loot, but...
No, I don't want to kill them for loot. I want to actually trade with them
Trade.
if they have anything to trade.
Okay.
Does the mole still have your helmet on?
No,
Okay.
I have the helmet on.
Okay. Because that would have been really funny. We could just kill him for loot.
No, but we won't. But that's my point. I don't want to kill them for loot, but I don't want to risk my own life trying to get the Zorn to not attack them either, is what I was saying.
Well,
But in the meantime, yeah, I think we could. Huh?
Not attack. I think we can make that clear, not to attack, right? How were we talking to them before?
Well, we shouldn't have been able to.
Was it through Will, though?
Yes. Will was casting. I remember this. Will was casting a spell of tongues on me, I think, or however that works, or on them.
I think that's right. So maybe we just pretend like that's what he's doing, because he appears to be AFK at the moment. So
yeah,
which makes sense.
And that's what we'll go with, because that's just the easiest route through this.
Wow.
How does tongues work? I can look it up. I have a book right here.
You can if you can hear it and you can speak at least one language, you can be understood by anybody and understand.
But you cast it on the speaker, or do you cast it on the listener? That's what I want to
cast it on one. If you cast it on one person, they can speak to somebody else.
Right.
So basically, if you were to cast it on you, you could speak, and anybody that could hear you and that spoke at least one language could understand you. So, but the problem is that you can't turn it on or off. So
that's the problem. That's why
you would be able to speak with and understand everybody, but everybody would be able to understand you as well.
Creature you touch has the ability to understand any language it hears, and when it speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear and can hear understands what it says. Yeah. I'm not sure I want to have tongues cast on me since we've got two opposing factions here in front of us.
Well, that's fine. We can keep passing this helmet on and off, but we have to be able to speak with the Zorn.
But yeah, eventually we can. Let's finish our business with these guys since the Zorn are sort of at bay at the moment.
Yeah.
And then we'll have tongues cast, and then we'll let everybody talk to everybody. Well, through me.
Right. Okay. I forgot what I was saying.
So, I think you should negotiate. You should negotiate with these guys. So let me put the helm back on the mole.
Okay.
And then Randy, you can talk to him.
Okay.
So, while you guys are discussing this, the Zorn comes over, Ethel, and taps you on the shoulder, and then he makes the hand signal for "Can I eat?" and he points to the wagon.
No.
I shake my head vehemently. No, no, no. And I like make the hand signals with my hand, just like, calm down, just wait a minute.
Yeah, you hear the dumb one be cranky in the back. You can't tell. Well, you
I know what he's saying, even though I can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, you don't need to understand.
Why are we doing? I'm hungry. I want to eat now. Let's do it. Let's kill him and do it.
It's like we could totally just kill all of them right now. And we'd have so much food.
Yeah. So I said, Randy, what's your character's name? I should write it down. I always
Kyron.
Kyron?
Yep. It's Kairon.
So I say to Randy, even though I know the mole guy can hear me, yeah, these guys are getting restless. If they get out of hand, we're going to have to be prepared.
Okay, well, I just wanted to see if they have anything that I would like to trade with.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in trading with them.
You got lots of stuff for a trading caravan.
Right.
Well, not really a caravan, but you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
What sorts of items do you desire in return for your goods? So we can evaluate if we have items that would be suitable for trading with you.
Do you have any
sevens?
He thinks. He looks over you and he sort of like inspects all of your equipment, and he taps on your sword and says, "How do you make these?"
On my sword? He
Yeah.
taps? Yeah. I say, I can't make them. It takes a special kind of master to make them.
I can make them.
Oh, you
I actually have blacksmithing as a
and
proficiency.
it takes some special equipment, and you use metals.
I don't know.
You have to have a great deal of talent. You have to find someone who knows exactly how to do it.
Do we want to teach them metalworking?
No, shut up about being a blacksmith. I don't say that out loud. And I presume you don't either, Randy.
Like, and I assume that my proficiency is I'm a general blacksmith. I'm not like
A weapon
superior
master.
bladesmith, right?
Well,
like
you get to use your proficiency bonus when you're crafting.
right. So I could teach them to make like knives and things like that, axes and things like that.
Yeah.
Bowls.
A metal bowl, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could teach them the
Or
basic
shoes.
of find some coal, find some iron, mix coal with iron, heat,
Or
stir.
whatever. Or copper or bronze or whatever. Might be
But
easier for them.
frankly, it takes years of experience
Right.
to create anything worthwhile.
Some basics.
So you can't make that?
No, I can't.
Should I say that I can? Do we want to let them know?
You use your own character. I don't know what your character's about to say. God knows.
The problem is my character's wisdom is 8, so he's not very good.
I say play your character exactly as he's written.
He would
and
say,
let the chips fall where they may.
I can tell you, I can show you how to make something like this, or maybe smaller, maybe not this well, but I could teach you the basics.
You could teach us?
Or if you have something that you want specifically to make, I might be able to do that, but I would need a safe area to work, and it could take some time.
He goes over and whispers with the other ones. You can make a perception check if you want to try and listen in.
Okay, I'm going to. I rolled. What is that? Wisdom? Just a 12, 13. I'm trying to listen.
Okay. So you hear they seem to be trying to figure out if it's a trap, if you're trustworthy, if you are actually full of crap, if this is just a trick to find out where they live, if you're going to bad touch them, they don't know what the score is.
So they're afraid of us a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're heavily armed. I mean, their weapons are
I'd be
relatively
afraid
primitive.
of us a little too if I was a Molken and I showed up on the doorstep.
Have they told us what they are? Are they're called Molken or are they called Fuzzy?
They're called the Fozzie, but the common name for them is the Molken.
Right. Have
Like
they
that's
told
what
us?
they call themselves.
Okay.
I
What if
Yes.
they said,
during the introduction they would have
okay.
talked about it.
What if I tell them that they met somebody or some people like us before? Would
One
that
second.
help them trust us a little bit?
Let me.
Gorbash the Grey.
Ooh. Oh, 1 second here. I'm trying to. Yeah, the Foci. There we go. They. So they said you've met people like them before, and they sort of talk about it, and they're like, "Yeah, we remember that day."
We were told that you were very friendly.
We are, but we have reason not to be sometimes.
No, I understand that. That makes sense.
We've had several visitors of your type to come visit us, and not all of you were friendly.
Okay. I didn't know that there was many that you've met.
We visited the one who was short with the beard and his friends. Stormbred.
Yeah.
He came, and he was very sick,
Mhm.
and he got better. He said the Black Island was talking to him, and it was weird. And then after he left, like long days after that, long time after that, more came. Well, we ran into more, but it wasn't at our home.
Oh, okay.
And the more attacked us and tried to take us.
Okay, I did not know this. This is not in my notes.
Yeah.
The Stormbred is.
Yeah.
But
They
the other
were.
one's not.
What are all of your species again?
I'm a
Yeah.
tiefling.
Half human, but I look human.
Okay. And
I
then
think roast human.
yeah. He says, yeah, the other ones were bigger and they were scaly.
Oh yeah, we've met them. They're not nice. We know
Yeah.
of the dragonkin or dragonborn.
Yeah, don't like them. They tried to take us, and we said no.
They tried to take us too.
Yeah. They suck.
Yeah,
We don't like
that's
it.
okay. We'll take care of them.
Okay. I'm holding you to it.
I can.
So, what other questions did you have for him?
I just wanted to know what they had to trade. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. If
We
they had-
have we have foods, we have metals. A lot of what we traded was stuff we made, and they like the stuff that we make because they don't have the dexterity, the strong claws.
Yeah.
What kinds of things do you make?
He goes over and he paws through the back of the wagon, and he pulls out what looks like possibly a femur, and he hands it to you, and it's very elegantly scratched into like a scrimshaw type carving.
Yeah, so they make art. Do these do anything, or do they just look beautiful? Because it's very beautiful. I flatter him a little.
And
Says this one just looks pretty, but others do things.
have they? Okay, I'm trying to gain their trust to trade. Do they want anything in particular for trade besides weapons? Because I don't know that we have very many weapons on us.
See, anything, any type of artwork that you have, anything that's finely crafted, they'd be interested in.
Yeah, we kind of suck at being trading partners for these guys.
Yeah, we kind of do because
Oh, are they interested? I take out my pan flute and play a
Mhm.
beautiful tune. Is that of any interest to them?
Let's see.
something like that. Actually,
What?
they might be able to carve something like that.
High they like. So high they like, low they don't like. They rolled a 1.
They don't like it, so they're not
You
into
start
music.
playing, and they're covering their ears and going, stop, stop, stop.
Oh, okay. And I put I like stop immediately when they ask me.
Says the white ones might not eat us, but they'll eat you.
They don't like that either.
No, they hear your sound and they come for you.
Oh, so you have to be quiet.
The white ones.
What are the white
They
ones?
tall, kind of long arms and. Okay, yeah, we've met the white ones before, the trolls.
Okay, we'll be quiet. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, they
They're
don't
not
bother
interested
us.
in musical instruments. I presume they're not interested in gold and silver.
They're interested in metals because they know they can trade it with the big ears.
Right, but not.
Do the
The fact that it's money means nothing to them, right? It's just that it's made out of metal, and
Correct.
worth of the metal is much less than the worth of the
Yeah.
money.
What do they get when they trade with the big ears?
They
'Cause
said
we
they
might
give
be
them.
we might be interested in trading with the
Wait,
big
they
ears.
don't trade with the big ears. They trade. They kill big ears and trade the ooze people for them. Right? The ooze people want the big ears.
I think they trade with both of
We
them, don't they?
we trade with both.
Okay, so what do you give the ooze people that they want?
So the ooze people
Yeah.
like they like the weapons that the big ears make,
Oh.
and the big ears make metal things for us too. But they won't teach us how to make metal things.
Oh, I see why you want to learn, because that would cut out the middleman.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Shoot. I can devastate economics.
Yes, economies. We can lay this place to waste just by
My economics major is
disrupting their
like,
trading patterns.
go ahead and do it. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Yeah, indeed.
Stabilize an economy, three economies. Well, one. Could they take us to the big years? Or would they be going to?
It's far from here.
Oh, it's far.
Who are you looking? What do you want?
We're
We
explorers.
just like to explore, yeah.
Oh, like Stormbred.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Very similar.
Have you met the six-leggers?
Six-leggers.
Yeah, six-leggers.
Yeah, I
No.
see what you're doing there, but I have no idea what. Have we met the six-leggers?
We have not.
Tell us about them. Are they people we want to meet?
They have six legs.
Yeah. What else? Why would we want to meet them? What's interesting about them?
Are they nice?
As long as you stay back. Don't go in their house. Don't go in their house unless they say it's okay, because then they attack.
Okay. Do these six-leggers have antennas?
Yeah. You know the six-leggers.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. They have funny things on their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pinchies.
What are they, Randy? Or
They're like
Kyron?
ants.
What?
They're like giant ants. But they're smart.
Okay.
And there's different versions of them. At least that's I assume. He's talking about the is it Jinty?
Ginty, yes.
Jinty, okay.
Are they nearby?
They treat the Blood Forest as a personal garden, so maybe? Did we go by the Blood Forest?
Hold on, so let me see where you're at here. Quickest route to the Blood Forest. Holy crap, I gotta make my way through this cave.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, I know it's mine. One second here. That probably would have been the shortest path.
Have we seen the Blood Forest? I feel like we did, but I don't
Yeah, I feel
remember.
like we did too, but
Hold on, that glitched the heck out. What was that?
have we seen the Blood Forest? Didn't we go by it?
I don't think you guys got near the edge of it, and you could see the glow of the volcano.
That's it. Yep, but we didn't go in.
Okay,
Correct.
that sounds like us.
Yeah, well, we had decisions to make. Can't go everywhere at once.
Yeah, he says it's a bit out of our way, but we weren't sure if we were gonna go there or not. There was issues last time, and yeah, so we skipped it. But we can go back and we can go try and talk to them.
Okay. I have something to confide in you, Marrow, and that is that these 3 Zorns standing behind me, they're dangerous. Not so much to Kyron and me, but to you, because they are starving, and their food is metal. So I just want you to. I don't want to kill anybody. I'm a peace-loving sort, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to dissuade them from causing any trouble. But I want you to keep your eyes open and be aware that they might cause trouble, and if they do, we'll protect you.
That's nice. Okay.
God,
And
I like these mole people much better than I like those Zorn.
They're both nice in their own way.
Yeah, not so much, but okay.
so the Zorn comes up and he taps you on the shoulder and he makes the can he eat symbol again and he points to the Molkin this time.
He does what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
He points to the Molkin.
Right, but what'd you say before that? That's
He taps you on the shoulder and makes the can I eat sign.
yeah, and he wants to eat the Molkin?
Well, he points towards the Molkin.
Right, he wants to eat their stuff. And I say no. Again, same way.
He spins around in a circle, stomps his feet, and points to the wagon and makes the can I eat symbol again.
And I say no again.
Watch them.
Where the hell is Will?
He's muted because his phone was going off, and I don't think he's unmuted since then.
Right, but I don't think he's there. Will, are you
I've been
there?
talking this whole time. I thought it was.
Yeah, you
I didn't
know.
know.
Didn't you
Oh my
wonder
God.
why we were completely ignoring you? Okay, so as long as Will's here, roll your dice.
What dice?
Not you. I was just. We're about to get into. Things are about to go down. I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure you were here.
All right. So the dumb Zorn walks over and it goes over the wagon and just flips it over. And you see chunks of metal go spilling out all over.
All right. So I say to Randy and Will, like, form a line, protect the Molkin and their merchandise.
And make the don't eat sign. Was it fist or whatever that was don't eat?
Yeah.
Don't
So
eat, don't eat.
we all make fists.
They point to all the metal on the ground, and they keep making the can I eat symbol again and again and again and again and again.
And I keep saying no, 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 and finally I draw my sword and I tell them emphatically no.
So one of the Molkin puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "What are they saying?"
They want to eat all of your merchandise. They're starving.
If they'll leave us alone, we'll give them a little bit.
Yeah, that won't work. Once they have a little bit, they'll want to take it all.
You can try, but
The only way we've been able to keep
work.
peace with the only way we've been able to keep peace with them is by ensuring that they have a steady supply of food. And by food, I mean metals, gems.
What's a gem?
It's a rock. The type of rock.
it's shiny. Well, it's like
A pretty rock.
Yeah, pretty kind of glow, shiny a little bit.
I've got a couple of diamonds in my pack. I could
I was gonna.
pull it out.
He goes through his bag and he goes
Are those
like
cut
this.
diamonds?
What does he hold up?
He holds up a very nice emerald.
Is it uncut or is it cut?
It is uncut.
Okay. Yes.
It says, "These are just marker stones. Will this make them happy?"
The more you have of those, the better.
For a moment, it will.
Ow, bag of these here. And you see him just reach in the bag and he starts chucking emeralds at them.
Oh, God, it's killing me. It's killing me to see them eat fucking emeralds.
And the Zorn are just going, ah! They're running around scooping up emeralds and shoving them in their mouths.
All right. Well, I guess if they're hungry, God, I can't deny them. Before he
Well, you could
throws them
give
all
them a
out,
shot.
I say to to Marrow, "Hey, Marrow, can I look at one of those? Those are interesting to me. Don't feed them all. Give me at least one of those."
Okay. Says sure, they're worthless.
Sure. No. Well, yeah. I'm just curious. So, does he hand me just
The
one or two?
dwarf is the dwarf with us?
No, the dwarf is not with you guys.
Okay. Okay.
Where
'Cause
is
this
Roman?
could go very poorly.
Yeah, this could go very poorly. Where is Roman?
Roman is with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just sort of watching in the back.
Right. Anyway, so how many emeralds does he give me?
He gives you 2 or 3.
Okay, I'll take the 3 emeralds and put them in my bag.
If you want to do a wisdom check. To actually, is there a appraisal or something like that?
There is, but I don't have it. It exists, but
Maybe
it's
like
not
a
a spell I have.
crafter thing.
I mean, a talent I have.
I'll say it is a insight check.
Oh, I have insight. That I can do.
Yeah, we'll go with insight check.
Okay, and that is 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay, you're guessing these emeralds, the ones that he gave you, are probably 100 GP each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the 30 or 40 he just threw on the ground that were about the same size.
Yeah, thousands
Yeah.
of gold worth of emeralds. That's why it was killing me.
Yeah.
So I have a choice. I can tell them that I can teach them how to make things, which is what I'm leaning towards doing because I have a feeling.
Why
it's gonna
wouldn't
go-
we? Be a huge help to us, and if we need anything from them.
Right. And they're clearly good craftsmen.
Yeah, they're skilled.
And I
They're
know
nice.
they do have what they call the star nose, which are like their shaman and
Yeah, there is one star nose with them.
soothsayers. Oh, okay, there is one. Do they keep kind of like deferring to him?
He's been quiet this entire time. He's letting the leader do
Okay.
his leading, and he's just sitting back and watching.
Okay.
He's like their own personal
I-
Confucius.
I offer to teach them how to make some basic metal tools. They're clever enough to where I think they could figure things out from that point on if I teach them how to do some basic metalworking.
Yeah, and they obviously are dexterous and
Right.
know how to fashion things and all of that because of the artwork they've showed us.
So at this point, the star nose, who has been completely calm this entire time, he walks over to you, Randy, and he just sort of flays his nose open, and he sniffs around your face.
I smell like sulfur. That's gotta not be well for them.
Yeah. Wait, how many days has it been? Oh yeah, you still reek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So do I.
So yeah, he wouldn't have done that. He would have been. They would have been physically keeping their distance.
Right.
I'm the only one that doesn't stink.
Yeah. Well, you were close enough that you still carry the stink too.
Okay.
Just not.
You
Yeah,
just
you're
don't
just
reek
not rancid
horribly.
with it.
Oh dear.
So, and that's a good point. The star nose comes over, and he says, "Stormbread didn't smell. Why do you smell?"
If I could understand him, I would say there was a pool of really smelly stuff a couple days ago. Kind of went through it. That's what you're smelling. It's really awful. You get used to it after a little bit. It just takes a little while.
So, the thing is, they are really good at detecting lies
Through smell.
through smell, and
Yeah.
anyone who's covered their scent as thoroughly as you have is
I do.
obviously hiding something.
Right.
We can describe the pool to him. I mean, that's about it.
Why don't you describe the pool to him since you don't stink and he can tell whether you're lying or not?
Well, I don't stink as much.
Oh, that's right. You still
And
stink
I'm
a
really
little
good
bit,
with
but maybe he
directions
can.
and stuff.
Maybe your natural scent is enough still for him to be able to.
Yeah, I'm a
detect.
human. Them pesky humans. Yeah, I can try describing it if it'll help any.
I would tell him what to say. Although I don't know if that would work though, because
No, wait. We've got the
the map.
helm. We put the helm on the mole guy or on the
Well, I can
shaman
always
guy.
just cast languages on myself, and
That's true.
like if I need to join a conversation.
Well, we didn't.
Everyone
We
will
thought
do
we
that.
should be careful about casting tongues or languages or whatever it is, because then the Zorn are going to be able to understand everything they say too. So just bear it
Oh
in
no,
mind.
you cast it on myself. So
Mhm.
essentially, it's the same thing as your helmet, only it's two-way.
Right. They
Wait,
can
isn't that
understand
how
you,
it
and you
is?
can understand them. Yes.
Well, the problem
It's
is everyone can understand you at once.
right.
So you can't talk A to this guy and B to this guy.
Anything
You have to
you
make
say
sure.
can be heard, yes, by everyone.
That's fine. I'm a mute most of the times, anyways. Yeah, I mean, since I don't understand this conversation, you're gonna have to cue me in to say, all right, you try and tell them, because I'm not joining the conversation unless told to.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I will. I'll say, uh, you don't stink as much as we do. Why don't you see if you can convince the shaman or convince the Molkin that the only reason that we smell so bad is because there was a yellow pool of liquid and we really don't mean them any harm. We're not trying to hide our true intentions from them.
It was a fog.
It was a fog.
Okay,
It was a
whatever.
pool.
You can describe
Oh,
it
okay.
accurately as you can.
I thought there was a pool.
Yeah, it was a low pool, like crawling around on the ground of fog.
Okay, it was fog.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it was technically fog, but it was pooled on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. So I can tell them we were walking by exploring. We ran into this luminescent fog. We were testing it to see what it does because we've ran into some other fogs and they had some very bad side effects. So we were trying to make sure that their side effects weren't bad. And while we were in there, a couple of things tried to eat us. And the two that smell really bad were pulled into the pool. And that's why they smell so bad. I
Well,
stayed out of the pool. I don't smell as bad, but I still carry a little bit of smell.
So you are their leader.
No. We we don't really have a leader. I point to Randy's character. He is the person that guides us and keeps us safe down here. And then I point to Ethel's character. She is our talker. She is very good with communicating with people. And what would I describe myself as? I help them. Because I really don't have a central role. Like, I'm just a helper.
Says he looks to the others and he says, "We will go to the Ginty, to the six-leggers,
mhm.
and we'll let them decide what to do with you. And if
Oh,
they
goody.
find you trustworthy, then we will take you to our village."
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
seem
Fair enough.
fair?
I would
Just-
like to meet the Ginty.
Me too. And just keep
I
your
go
eye
where
on
they
these-
go.
Keep your eye on those guys, because when they get hungry, they get testy.
But we are tired, we're weary, we've had a long day.
I
We need
understand.
sleep.
Okay. Are we about at the end of our day too?
You guys are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you could go a little bit further, but this is a good stopping point.
Yeah. Okay.
How many of them are there?
There are 4 of them.
They could totally come in our tent.
They are small. Well, they're medium, but
Smaller
Yeah, they're
than
like
us.
they're 5 feet tall.
Right. They can.
Yeah, the 3 of us and the 4 of them makes
Their
7.
cart probably can't. Can it?
No.
I was gonna say. I don't know if we want.
Yeah.
We want to just leave their car out unattended.
No, we would have to do what we did with the last time.
But
Oh, that's right. Yes, because of all the medals.
yeah.
Fair point. We're gonna have to keep watch so these guys don't try and steal everything.
I am really thinking these Zorn are not long for this world. Something bad's going to happen to them. They're going to pick on somebody that isn't going to put up with their bullshit pretty soon here.
That's so funny.
One second here. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here. I'm checking something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the Star Nose looks around, and he goes over to the cart, and he picks up his staff. He comes over the wall. He taps the staff on the ground, and then bangs it against the wall, and a door appears.
Nice.
Well, that was impressive. Like a door,
like a door. So as you guys are casting your Leoman's hut, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll one up you."
Does he cast like the mansion or whatever it is?
I don't know if it's the sanctum or the mansion.
Okay.
It could very well be either.
Either way, he makes theirs look pathetic.
Yeah. I'm not seeing. He if he trusted you more, he would invite you in.
Right. No, we understand. Can they take their cart inside that? Well, does it look like they're going to? I should say. I'm not going to ask them or like specifically.
Actually, it would be the Magnificent Mansion.
Okay.
Well, it would probably fall somewhere in between the two, enough that they would be able to take their cart in, because that's the primary reason he has it. So yeah, he could bring his cart in. So they oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. After the Zorn finish eating their gems, they all drop to their knees and crawl over to the cart and tip the cart back up, and then crawl back.
They're trying to make amends.
Like these guys
Now
aren't
I feel bad
bad.
for
They're
being sick of
just
their shit.
they're not
They're
bad.
just annoying as hell.
And they're hungry all the time.
Yeah, and they want to eat stuff that we want to keep.
Right.
I wish they would just go away. But, what can we do?
I think that was actually the plan last time, is we were going to go our separate ways with them.
Yeah, and then you sort of got left behind.
Right. So it was like, well, better safe to go there than to,
Okay. So, all right, it's 11:30. So at this point, we'll end here. You guys are in your hut, and
Sucks for everybody else when they try to find us.
They have a string.
well, they have the string.
Yeah,
And as soon as they pluck it, the string will find the shortest route to you guys, and will lead them to you.
Okay.
So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the broadcast. Good night, everybody.